There we go. Ah. Why didn't it just do that the first time? I don't know. All right, let's get into the game. And what do we have here? Who's right? Okay, so dragons white. So both dragon bishop. Well, here's a side for soul eyes. Double dragon.
Double dragons.
I mean, Craig comes online. Double dragons begin.
Nah, yeah, no,
Wait. First of all,
that,
OBS crashes. Then double dragons appear.
that is a sign. Those double dragons are, they a battery that could hurt, but we'll see. I don't know where the dragons are aiming. The king is still in the center
For now.
for now, yes. And
Did you see the first game?
I just was able to log on. I heard it was such a epic draw
Yeah, I mean,
with lots of swings.
what's happened here? Why is it doing this? Oh no, it's reconnect. Oh my gosh, what is going on? No man, why are you doing this now? Oh, VJ. Sorry, I have to go find the game again because it disappeared on me because it's reconnecting.
Oh, what was it doing that?
All
What
right,
was
I'm
it?
back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, so we've got a um. I'm trying to figure this out. We've got a horrible porn structure. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I think White can castle queenside and pop a rookie one, which will be trouble. That's what I'm thinking. Because the dragons can't block those checks, only the knights.
Well, here
Uh,
comes the first of the many checks.
yeah, but now I'm thinking, oh, he can't play queen e6 because dragon takes on d5. Wow. Okay, okay, what to see that little combo. And now white has the opportunity to uh, turn up the pressure, tighten the screw on this initiative.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit worried for Watu here because I mean um, he needs to win to make tomorrow not a formality.
Oh yes, this might be the final game
Yeah,
for the decisive game. Let me put it like that.
I mean effectively, Watu has three finals ahead of him.
Oh, so Ming is playing on a match point each time.
Ming is playing on a match point, so he's got nothing to lose. He can literally apply pressure. So I mean, you got pressure
Yeah,
from the point of view. You got pressure from the position point of view. You've got the white pieces. I mean, what more could you ask for?
yeah. Um, well, if you could ask for more, you'd add your rooks in this position.
You're just mean, Craig. You're just mean.
Hey, luckily, Paradigm offers you lots to choose from, and that's what it's all about, eh? We still exploring lots of avenues of various types of attacks and dynamics and positional play.
Wow,
White does have,
Ming's gone into the think tank here.
He knows it's critical. I mean, he knows he needs to find the correct strategy to push uh, a clear advantage, but there's too many, options to choose from. Does he go for castle and get the rook on e1? Does he go knight g3, knight f5? What to do?
He's looking at knight c5, knight e. I was looking at this idea, knight c5, knight e6. I was definitely looking at this, but I don't think it works
Oh,
because the dragon bishop
no.
can take the knight.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
I will tell you what, the other move I was actually looking at, I thought was quite cute and sweet, was that knight c5, b6, and then knight to a6, and you fork the dragon bishops. But both dragon bishops are actually covering that square. It is scary to think because you, for 1 second, you think they don't, and then they do.
Yes, that's the problem here, eh? We've got all these dragons covering loads of squares, which which is difficult to attack and difficult to defend.
No, 100%. It's a tough call all around. I mean, I
Mhm.
do expect Watu to play Queen of Seven and Castle Kingside. I actually do not have a bone doubt about it.
But yes, Ming has gone into the tank.
Now, my question here, Craig, is if the Dragon Bishops were to trade off. So let's hypothetically take the Dragon Bishops off this board right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Position is equal.
Yeah, because you don't have any firepower for the king. Okay, he's moved. Bishop, dragon, bishop, c3.
Okay, putting
Just
more
excuse me.
pressure on d5. One,
Um,
two.
indeed.
But again, black does not have to respond to that.
Yes, yes, yes. Because the knight is there. But the knight is pinned, so he does actually have to respond to that. Just give me a second, Andrew. I'll be back in a
No
minute.
problem.
While Watu thinks about his d5.
Maybe dragon bishop e6 is a possibility. Hey Keith, my boy, when are you gonna take on some paradigm chess, brother? Hey, when are you gonna take on some paradigm chess? Or have you been found wanting? So, d5 is weak. Question is, can you give up e5? Not take, bishop takes, no. Maybe just put the bishop here. Maybe just, mm,
Hey,
maybe just
I'm back.
dragon bishop e6.
Oh, is he still thinking?
He is
Oh, yeah.
still in the think tank.
The d5 square is on fire.
It is sad.
Yeah, so the decisive game here, what he doesn't find resources, I think Dragon B70 is gonna have a celebration this evening already. before before tomorrow's games. It's always nice winning a tournament with a round or a day to spare. Then you do your best chess. So the score is 3.5, 1.5 in favor of
Oh,
Ming
Ming, yeah.
with 2 rounds tomorrow.
Trying to figure out what the. What about Dragon Bishop F4?
Just using the double dragon threats.
Might as well
That's
do
not a
something.
yeah. That is not a bad idea because it also defends d5.
Yes, 100%. And it also forces white to get the queen off that diagonal, off that file.
And I suppose you can tuck it back queenie too.
Okay, but then we've got some time in the sense of we can play. Um,
The other dragon in as well.
you can get the other dragon into the game, yeah. With Dragon Bishop C7, does it defend the pawn? No, it doesn't defend the pawn there.
I think no, but I think you have enough defense after you got your dragon on f4.
Yeah, but remember G3
Mm,
will kick the Dragon Bishop, eh?
yeah, eventually, I suppose. But it's all about keeping that tempo. So if Black can play another attacking move, it would be great.
Yeah.
After dragon,
That's what
dragon.
I'm trying to figure
Oh,
out where the pain must come from.
the pain must come from after dragon f4. But okay, Watu needs to find that first. Oh, he does. Lovely. Uh, queen e2.
Shucks, I think I must play in some of these Dragon Arenas. I definitely can keep up with these IMs by analyzing here, but I need 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, no, no. I tried a game of Paradigm Bullet against Ryan van Rensburg.
Oh, that could not have gone down well.
No, 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 no. They call him Fire Bullet for a reason.
Oh no, 100%. I mean, how that oak is so fast is insane.
Yeah, yeah, no, he is super strong in his bullet. But it seems like Watu has found the resources here, which will get him out of that
That bind.
his development. Yeah, his development. He was definitely behind in development. So I think he's managing to
I mean, we were
to
looking at Queen E6 for a long time, and obviously Dragon Bishop F4 allowed for Queen E6, which is quite nice.
yes, because there's no blockage for
And
the
now, and
dragon.
now you can castle Queen's Kingside.
Yes, you know what is also on the cards. Um, Watu can just play queen takes e6, dragon takes e6, and knight e3, putting extra pressure on the d5. Of course, the queens will be off, and the
Yes.
attack won't be so strong, but d5 is on fire, and he does it.
Yeah, but this is one of those situations now. Is you can drop D5 in all fairness, and and
But you know what? Black can Watu can play dragon b to f4 now.
oh yeah. Yes, that's what we were looking at earlier. And you know the funny part is on my stream I've actually got the arrow still drawn with dragon to F4.
Ah, oh,
And there it
these guys,
is.
these guys are listening to us. Are you sure they don't hear us? Okay, good. D3 is also an interesting check, but these dragon checks is sometimes doesn't mean all that much. That king of steps next to that dragon.
Yeah, but
Dragon
now, but hang on,
D3.
hang on, hang on. The tables have turned here, ladies and gentlemen, because now D4 is
What,
under pressure.
what does the engine say?
Yeah, my one is on the blink. Oh my god. Oh, and here's the other thing. If you do try and go for castling queenside, rook c8 and d4 is still a problem. So this game is very interesting. Oh wait, no, there it is. Whoa, hold on, hang on, hold, wait, stop the buses, ladies and gentlemen. Can we
That
play?
makes a lot of sense.
Can we do it? Takes. Oh,
Hey,
castles queenside. Now that I did not expect.
exciting, exciting. So now,
Oh, I
yeah,
know why he's done it. I can tell you why he's done it. Knight f5, hitting d4. Anything you can do, I can do better on the other square.
95, interesting. Oh, yeah, of course. This black pieces seems much closer to the white king. You can actually go dragon E to H3 now, pinning that pawn.
Oh my gosh. Now you see, it's moves like that that I don't see. Because here I'm thinking, okay, dragon e3.
Yeah, that's exciting. Oh, it does. Okay,
Does
so
no, he
pulling
just
back
brings it back.
dragon. What is holding? You see, things can escalate quickly with the dragons around the king. I'm just worried that white will play rook c1 now because the white king seems fine. That bishop having to drop back takes a lot of oomph out of the game.
Yeah, that's why I like my.
I think yes.
That's why I like the bishop to d3 as well. Like I like both ideas. I mean,
Oh,
h3
yes.
obviously is the cream of the crop there, right? But
Yeah, I just I don't know how sound it is, but it looks you know like
okay, but
it's
here's the thing:
holding.
it's a critical game. Do you take the chance of something that you can't analyze?
Wow, that's a well, you can't draw, so you always got to take your chances.
But it's got to be a calculated risk, right? And Watu
I
obviously couldn't
suppose.
calculate the risk there.
Yeah, I suppose there's two sides to that. But yeah, I've learned that you shouldn't hold back too much in paradigm chess city. But then again, I've sacrificed everything and lost it all also once or twice.
I think we've all had that feeling, Craig.
Yeah, no, gone broke on the dragon bishops.
You know what I want to play here? And you might. I mean, this is obviously the aggressive side of my chess coming in. H5,
Come again?
H5,
H5.
H5.
Oh, okay, but okay. I think my move might have just been a bit delayed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I only see knight 5 now on the board. H5. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, adding a rook into the attack is vital, but
No,
seems like
he's
what is
gone for
going.
rook. He's gone for rook e8 here.
I have noticed this about Watu in his recent event. We played one together. He's trying to develop a style in Paradigm Chastity, and it's not too similar to his own style. His own style is very wild in
Yeah.
normal chess, but in Paradigm Chastity, because there's so much action and so much possibilities, he's kind of holding back and trying to keep it more principled.
Yeah.
and playing more prophylactic and trying to pounce on the opponent when he can. Only problem is with that against Ming, that's Ming's style too. They're both dancing around with the pieces. Nobody's going overboard with the attacks. So, so I think Ming has been handling the time pressure quite well in this match. Um, what I've noticed, and that's I mean, how many games didn't go down to the time scramble being the decisive uh, factor?
There's H5. I mean, I would have thought H5 with the rook behind it, but it's there.
I'm not liking this for black. I'm thinking Dragon C to B5, and there is four attackers coming strong with the idea of knight to A6. And
No,
ooh,
B4.
ooh,
And the knight's got nowhere to go, ladies and gentlemen. That knight has got to find a home and find it quickly.
this is not gonna end well for black. I mean, why did you play Rook HE8 and H5? I mean,
Yeah.
you want to play H5, H4 with Rook and H8.
No, of course. No, he's going for it. He actually is not even worried about this knight. He's going for it.
Yes, I told you. Sometimes you gotta go broke on the dragon bishops. Because after H takes G3, H takes G3's got dragon H5 uh linking up on G3 with the two dragons.
Yes. And you can't play pawn takes because you got dragon takes H2.
Oh yes, yes, no, that would be too dangerous. I still wish the rook was on H8.
I concur. I concur, good sir. I would also like my rook. No, I'm gonna take it.
Right?
I'm taking that G pawn. Let's go.
What's going on? On the what kind of move was that? Dragon B3. I wasn't expecting that. These things are full full on attack, and he plays a move like Dragon D3. Please help me, Andrew.
I would love to. I don't have an answer for that question because to me, I'm like, you've got to be worrying about G3. If you're not going to worry about the G3 area, then you're going to push B4, B5. You know what I mean?
Uh, yes, I understand it. I think I understand it. He's gonna play B5, and the A5 square is gone for the night
But the
because
A5
of
square was
Dragon
gone
B.
for the night anyway. The dragon bishop was covering it anyway.
No, no, no. He's also got a dragon on C7.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see.
Still, it's slow.
Um. Wow.
Ooh.
B6. Oh my gosh. I'm cringing at this position.
Luckily, they still got 5 minutes each, eh?
I like how you say luckily.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that the minutes or seconds on this. This would be completely unplayable. It's like playing bullet or in this game. You don't wanna. You're gonna miss something. You're gonna blunder.
Well, that's what they did with the previous game. It got down to a minute each, basically, and you know, finding the perfect answer in every position was becoming harder and harder.
Hmm. So, okay, like I say, these guys love to maneuver. I mean, you and I would have been
No,
uh,
listen, we would have been smashing that G pawn from here to Timbuktu.
at least H takes D, H takes G, and maybe a rook H8, something like that.
No, you see,
Um,
the problem is he's moved his rook away from H8, so I wouldn't. Okay, so there's HG. Okay, now Bishop, Dragon Bishop H5. Let's go.
yeah, problem is why to play F4.
I realize F4, but then I'm going to play Knight to G6.
Oh, going for the sack.
I'm got you. Listen. I need to win. And the only way I'm going to win is if I get to that king. And if I'm going to get my king with my dragon bishops, I'm going to do it with my dragon bishops.
Yeah, if only Black's knights could synchronize, it would be nice.
Yes. No, I agree.
Um,
I completely agree with it. But hang on, hold on. Oh, better. I got a better move. A Dragon Bishop H4, H5, F4, G5.
oh, it's a beast of a move. That's a beast. Wow.
Just keep looking. You know, what's that saying? If you find a good move, look for something better.
Yes, Emmanuel Asker. Excellent. Great one.
Oof. Is Watu going to
Find a
see
good
it?
move, look for a better one.
Is Watu going to see it? Because now the rook on E8 makes sense.
But then why not play Rook DE8?
No, because he wants to protect the D pawn. He's very worried about that D
Oh,
pawn.
I forgot about that people. Eh?
Look, I'm going on a limb here, and I'm saying that Black is squeezing himself back into this bishop. I really, I mean, I wish we had engines for this, just for the sake of putting our mind to ease. Is Dragon Bishop H5 the way to go?
I think I believe oh these
Oh
guys are just
no!
playing so slow chess. Prophylaxis at its best here, eh?
I'm trying to understand why Dragon Bishop H5 is not being played.
Hmm. Okay, so my suspicion is confirmed. Watu is not as aggressive as he usually is.
Is Dragon Bishop H5 ignored because of knight to G4?
No, but knight to G4 doesn't work because you'll just take on G3 anyway.
No,
What you
but
mean
then
knight
oh
to
yeah,
F4?
doesn't work. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go.
All right, now we're gonna see
Engines
some
have
fireworks.
fireworks. Whoa, did he just allow rook to H2? I don't believe it. Oh, he's got knight G2
Rook
and
H2.
then oof, oof, oof. Black is alive.
Black is coming.
He's probably, he's probably thinking knight G2 covers, but inviting in a piece like that,
But then Dragon Bishop H5 must be killer.
or even knight F5.
No, but knight F5, knight takes knight.
No, but if he
Oh,
plays
if he
knight
plays
G,
knight G2. Okay, yes, okay, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you.
he
But
has to play.
I would still want Bishop H5 because of the fact that you hit G3. In worst case, you can play um, the Dragon Bishop taking G3. Then you've got both Dragon Bishops hovering in the area.
Yes, that's always good. Double dragons, because F3 is also weak.
Yeah, there's your move, knight F5.
I think both is quite strong.
By the way, if the
And
knight can get to H3, it's mates, eh? Or very close to
oh,
it.
oh, oh. Yeah, and what to very smartly left that knight on C6 to be taken.
In fact, hold on. Am I reading this right? Let's say pawn takes knight. Dragon bishop takes G3. King to G1. Knight H. Uh, Knight
H4,
H5.
H4, knight
H4.
H4.
Knight H4. Or do you play Dragon bishop H5 with the threat of taking on F3 with the threat of knight?
No. If you take on G3 and he goes to G1, you just double the rooks and mate him on H1.
Oh right, of course you just double rook. So after bishop takes, king king goes to F1.
They, okay, so white is not gonna grab the knight with. Oh, but now
Knight takes G3. Let's go. Yo. Or no. G5, man. What am I talking about? Just G5. Just G5.
no, now it's knight for a knight. This is not good because B takes c6, and then G takes f4, then black plays pawn to g4, closing up shop. Are you with me?
Say again. Sorry.
If B takes c6
Yeah.
now for black and G takes f4,
Yes.
then can play pawn to g4, closing up the dragon entry possibilities. Because
Yes,
you come
but then the knight is going to hop into g3 and I can double up rooks on the h file. No, he's gone back. He's not liking it.
these guys are. I
What?
think these guys are missing.
Dragon Bishop h5 now.
Now Black is gonna come and have a party.
Dragon Bishop h5?
Oh yeah, no. This is gonna be an obliteration here for the king because I think Rook H8 first. Rook 8 H8.
Oh, Rook h8 first, eh?
Yeah, and
What,
there.
what about just Rook e8? Threatening to play Rook takes knight. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're gonna be in for a blitz off here. These guys are saving the action for the scramble. Definitely saving the action for the scramble. If it continues like this for another minute or two, somebody's gonna have to pull the trigger.
My brain's hurting because I'm like calculating with everything I've got to find a way for black to break through. I just feel like black is the one that needs to be winning this.
I think white is okay. That loss of tempo now. I don't see how he's gonna come in. I want to I want to play f4 even, risky, but I just wanna cover my g3. Ah, what a nice move!
Yeah, that's beautiful. Threatening to
What a
take the
nice
dragon bishop now.
What a beauty. It's like the one who loses the tempo loses the game. You gotta keep punching.
Knight takes.
Okay, what's happening here? Ooh, one that's the vital dragon god.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
So things is not going to plan, yeah,
Rook
for
takes.
black attack. The black attack, will it strike for a second time? I suppose I'm not feeling the coordination. See, it's the problem when you're running out of time, you can't find the winning combos. You just gotta play percentage chess. Ah, I see. Knight b4, knight d3. That would be amazing. They're both under 1 minute now. And this is a decisive game. If white wins, he would have more than 50% of the score. So black in the next minute and a half has to give it maximum. I can't believe these guys are thinking quite a long time for with the little time that they have. Things are gonna happen soon here. Can't he just play knight takes a5 now? That seems fine. Maybe a takes b and dragon takes b and then rook b1. Oh, what about just rook b1 immediately?
Yeah, it's turning again.
This is a pendulum swinging game. Oh, la la. What do we have here? Knight takes a5 is fine. I don't know why did it capture and open the king. Knight takes a5 black is fine.
But it's like all the punch has been zapped out of the position.
Yes, because I mean these guys had many opportunities to play aggressive moves, but they always choosing to play more solid stuff. And now
We have
you're
11
forced
seconds versus 20.
you're forced to commit to something here. You got to stand for the cause. And White chose the H file, which makes a lot of sense because the dragon on on D8 is going to be pinned on the next move. White's knight's still inactive. I'm assuming he's going to go rook H7 now.
I would expect that.
Ah, but dragon G6. But rook B7 check. Ooh la la! You must find it. You
But
must
king
find it.
H8.
Oh, that's fine. I take on B6.
Oh shucks.
Oi, oi,
Knight,
oi.
knight. Ooh.
Not again. Take on B6. Should. Oi,
Oh
oi.
no.
Move the defender.
Watu.
Oi, oi, oi. He's officially playing Rook Lewis. Oi, oi, oi. So the G4 move was just to remove the knight on F5 and grab the rook for free.
No, no, this is
Knights
done.
up.
This is done. And that's Ming winning it.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are pushing to the limits here with the time, and I think both players could have pulled the trigger a bit earlier.
I think Watu missed a great opportunity there. How's it, boys? And first things first, congratulations, Ming, on taking the match 4.5, 1.5 already. Um, Watu, I get the impression you were fighting with yourself in that game.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm not one for excuses. Yeah, it was not really a particularly nice game for me. Difficult from the opening. I think I made some bad decisions, and actually, instead of 93, I think he could have played direct 95, maybe even stronger, because I have to
Yeah,
maybe
no.
play. Yeah,
No,
after 95,
definitely.
maybe I have to play Dragon C8 and then 93, and but I was thinking maybe I'll play Dragon F7 and sacrifice the pawn on B7. But already I don't really believe in the position. Yeah. No, it just didn't work. Never got going. So it is what it is.
Now that's an interesting statement um, where you say you never got going. I think Craig and I are going
Yeah.
to disagree with you. I think I think we
No, we're going to disagree too.
I think you missed a golden opportunity in this game. I think it was early as move 20 when the knight went to c5, we saw the pressure coming. And we were looking at the move, obviously h5, and you played the move order rook e8, and then you went h5.
Yeah, this was wrong. I should play h5 immediately.
Okay, so we're in
That's
agreement
what-
that h5 should have come in immediately, but it's not even doom and gloom from there. We carried on, and we were like, okay,
No,
yeah, there goes h4.
And I should play. No, but look, I mean, as I say, I'm just not in good shape. I should play 93 in one position, of course, and then you must play king takes e3, rook takes g2. I must play this with my dragon still on the board. Let's say on move. I just, as I say, I just never got going in terms of being comfortable with ideas. I was just always, yeah, just it's fine. But I mean, not confident from how I normally play, like chess or this doesn't matter. But I just sort of hesitated. Like for example, just don't understand. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just looking at the game. For example, yes. I mean, here already. I mean, on move. What move number is this? Move 30. Is it 30? Yes. I mean, move 30 and so on. I mean, okay, this is still fine. Dragon.
But what's wrong? What was wrong with just dragon bishop h5 on move 30?
No, but I didn't like G4.
Yes,
Move 30.
but I think you're okay. You've got the check on g3. You've got the knights pouring in. Isn't the rule of thumb, the more pieces you have around the king, the more mate options you've got?
Yeah, that's what you would think. But I mean, definitely, I'm not thinking. But that's why I'm not thinking. That's my point. Yeah. But I mean, I didn't consider even this. But now it's, of course, I also think about dragon h5, g4, dragon g3, take, dragon takes check, king g1.
Rook h8 ends
I
the
mean-
game, by the way. King can't go to g1. Rook, the other rook goes to h8 and it's mate.
No, wait. Dragon h5 there, take. Oh, oof. I probably dragon h. No. But I mean, well, that's my point. It's exactly what I was saying. That I never got going. I mean, dragon h5 is a move I should not. I mean, I've got 1 minute 31, so I shouldn't miss this. Dragon h5 is very logical. It's what I'm playing for.
Yes.
I'm playing to attack.
Double dragon
so I
attack.
just didn't play it. It's strange. I mean, yeah, probably dragon h5 is already. Yeah, if g4 doesn't work, it looks extremely difficult for white here. Because these dragons are on the other side. I mean,
Yes, 100%.
it's like what I teach my students all the time. It doesn't matter what you're sacrificing. If the other pieces are on the other side, you are attacking with all your pieces. So what,
Yes, 100%. And let's not take
But that's
anything away
my point.
from Ming. I mean, what a stalwart with gameplay. He literally kept you at bay. He pressed at the right time. He played, I will say, some very interesting moves that even we sitting there going, what was that? Ming, unbelievable stuff, dude. You got anything to say? Did you feel you were under pressure in this game, or were you like, no, I got this, it's okay, don't worry guys, I got this in the bag?
When he played Rook H2, I was already worried that I might get in trouble. I was thinking like maybe I should play King G1, but then there's
When?
Dragon G3, Knight F1,
Yeah, but that there I would just play dragon g3. I mean, that
and
was my
Knight F1,
intention.
and I didn't see how
Wait,
the line
what move
continued.
number? What move number?
Like when
After rook h2 immediately.
yeah, so Rook H2, King G1, and I was calculating.
No. I will play rook first. Rook h1, h8. This is the move.
Yeah.
You're in
Okay,
trouble here.
I still
is
play
lost.
Knight F1.
Knight f1.
Yeah.
Knight
I wanted to play
F1.
King G1, but I don't know.
No, but king g1. It looks very suspicious. Eh?
Yeah, but knight g2 was also suspicious.
Yeah,
For
I know,
sure.
but yeah, but yeah, it's my point. I mean, yeah, some games I just did not capitalize. Yeah, well, it's my fault. You can't blame anyone if you cannot capitalize on such some positions like this. So never got going. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
but no, well done. They mean on this game, definitely an exciting game. I mean, at some point, both of your knights were hanging. So, I mean, and
Yes.
both on the opposite sides of the board was so crazy. I think the first thing that got us, a little bit nervous was we didn't know where the king belonged on the board. The queen side looked messy. The king side looked like it was going to be under attack, and the center was just open to files. So that was the first, kind of moment for us. And Min, I think also your knight to a4, we couldn't understand it, but then this knight to c5, the whole game, it was lingering there the entire game. So that also proved to be quite good. Well done on your score there of 4.5. My first question there to you, Watu, we were quite shocked when you castled queenside. I thought it might be a possibility, but we were looking possibly at b6 instead of castling queenside, so that knight doesn't come into to c5. But do you think it was okay for you to castle that side?
Yeah. I mean, I think B6 just creates weaknesses unnecessarily. I mean,
Mm,
Yeah,
I'm
I
pinned.
agree.
My knight on
yeah,
E7 is pinned. I mean, he can play dragon B5. It doesn't make any sense to play B6. I mean, no
yeah,
ways. I'm
yeah,
just, I mean,
yes.
when I cast long, I mean, yeah, okay. In normal chess, difficult. But remember, every time there's a B5, knight A5, and you cannot take this knight with the dragon type of thing.
That's also
So
true.
I
Yes.
always knew that, okay, I can blockade and put the knight in an
Okay,
uncomfortable square. So there should
of
be a
course.
defense. Difficult, but there should be
Ah,
somewhere.
ah. No, that makes a lot of sense. No, it really does. And C7, looking at that G3, was quite uncomfortable there for you, I mean, because of that, like you say, dragon takes G3. If the king goes to G1 after rook to H2, were you considering taking that knight on C6 and allowing that? Let me see on which move is this. Instead of going knight G2. After rook h2 check, were you considering allowing that? I know you were going into some analysis there of dragon takes g3, but of course you didn't go for that.
Which
No,
move number?
On move, so you went knight g2 on move 28.
Yes.
No, we were just considering what would be best, and if you did even consider taking the knight. I mean, obviously, it does look quite dangerous there for black with the dragon coming in. So you said you were considering king g1. Was this real consideration by you, or did you just analyze this?
yeah, I was of course thinking about taking the knight on c6, but I felt that it would be very dangerous, and
Yeah.
so I was thinking I should focus on my king first, because if if I can force black to defend, then I'm basically winning, because I have also have a future attack, like a6 is hanging, e7 knight is also hanging in there, and the c6 knight doesn't have a good square. So I thought that I should focus on defense first, and if I can
Okay.
parry the attack, then my attack, then I will take over the initiative, and I think the game will be over. So that's what I was thinking. Now everyone
Yes,
first.
that's some great insight there as well. Just considering that that knight's not threatening you much, so you're not really paying much attention. But then also you allowed rook to h2. Were you not fearful of anything on that side? Was it okay for you to allow that rook there to h2?
I
Were you planning on going knight g2?
I totally underestimated Rukesh too. I thought that there is no attack. I mean, like there
Yes.
was only two pieces around my king, but his pieces kept game very quickly, like knight f5,
Yes.
dragon h5, and I mean, I thought that by attacking the c6 knight, I could gain some time to
So guys,
to
when they
like
talk about
defend.
dragon bishops, they're talking about the bishops with the wings, guys. They're not talking about dragon b70.
Although it does seem to be the Dragon King at the moment, Dragon B70. I mean, well done again there on your phenomenal score there of 4.5 there. Andrew, you have anything else you have there on your side?
Well, considering we got 2 games tomorrow, I think you're not holding back tomorrow. Hey, Watu. Tomorrow we're going to see the Lion just go for it because there's nothing to lose now.
He's going for the throat. You can't breathe flames on somebody in your throat.
Yeah. No, but I mean, okay. I'm playing every game, so I just continue doing what I'm doing, and yeah, continue to.
I must admit, it is nice as commentators, and obviously sitting with. I get the privilege of sitting with Craig, and we're analyzing these games, and it is nice when you come up. I mean, we saw for black when you castled queenside, we were like, yeah, that's perfectly right because the d pawn's in trouble. When you played 95, we're like, oh, look at that, his d pawn's in trouble. Like the game just
Yeah.
kept switching whose pawn was doing what and what pieces were doing, and then you forget that this. I mean, when he played G3 earlier in the game, there was. I mean, Craig came up with, well, just play dragon bishop h3 because the pawn's pinned. The knight doesn't have to move. The pawn's pinned by the dragon bishop. I'm like, no, only you would find a move like that, Craig. No one else in the world is going to look at a move like
So you've
that
got an
you'll find.
engine there with you. I feel like that makes it a little bit easier, but I've also had a great engine with me. I've got Ben Hercules on my side,
Oh,
also
wow.
giving me a few tips here.
That is amazing. Yeah. No, look, it's the game's been phenomenal. I mean, if anyone's been watching this, and I'm sure they're going to be watching it on YouTube. There's lots of YouTube videos going up on these games. I mean, Dragon B, I'm sure you're sending it to your followers and subscribers to go and check it out and all the rest of it. I mean, if anyone's watching this, guys, I mean, chess is great. Nothing's ever going to replace chess. Chess is an amazing game. No one doubts it for 1 second. But Paradigm Chess 30 with the Dragon Bishops, it adds so much dynamism to the game. And fighting chess, it's not your typical, oh, I'm going to trade and go into an endgame and I'm going to draw. No, you watch these two guys and we're not trading, we're holding, we're not doing this. No, we're going to play a little prophylactic move over here. We're going to do this over there. We're not, oh, wait, oh, no, let's retreat a little bit, come back. It's I believe in the long term, even with the engines in chess, with Paradigm in parallel, there is going to be a new thought process going forward for chess players. In Paradigm, we're already looking at things like playing h4 randomly in a position, like just play h4, or do we castle on the queen side, which is looking a little suspect. Ming didn't even castle, he just moved his king to f2. Like, all these things will play a role, I firmly believe, in chess as a whole, because it's going to give you different ideas. And if there are any juniors out there, I know as coaches we always say, don't play variants. I'm saying play Paradigm, because the one thing
This variant.
the one thing that this variant does do, makes you think about what you're going to do next. Chess, you can get away with a bad move here and there and still hold the position. In Paradigm, and especially with these two players, it was very clear. It was very adamant in the position. Whoever let the initiative go paid the price. If you let the initiative go, you got punished. In chess, you let the initiative go, well, you can hold for a draw. You don't have that in
No,
Paradigm.
for sure, for sure. And these guys are making history, eh? You two, Watu and Min, you guys are making history. I do foresee this variant going out to the world and players enjoying it everywhere. And we've got your match documented, which is amazing. And we get to analyze your games as well, because we have them, like we analyze a lot of the classics and so forth. So we do have the games, individual games, on the YouTube channel, Paradigm Chess 30 YouTube channel, as well. So if you want to also look back at your games, of course you have it on your chess.com account, but perhaps you want to look at some of the commentary either by Craig or Ben or anybody else that's been on here, just to assist with that analysis or see what was going on, because of course there's no engine to help you and analyze the game that you were just playing.
Yeah.
On that point, just last thing to say, Ming, you and I, we both play in that Arena Kings on Wednesday night. My question to you, and we can be as biased as we like here, all right? It's okay, we can be biased, but would you think, because they throw Chess 960 into that mix, do you think that if they threw Paradigm into that instead of Chess 960, we would have different results for that event?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it this way.
Yeah,
would you prefer to play Chess 960 in Arena Kings or Paradigm Chess?
Of course, Paradigm Chess.
There you go.
Well, he's the world champion now, of course.
Well,
Okay, I wouldn't call myself a
what
champion.
did FIDE do many years? You had all these titles. Well, Paradigm will start creating their own very, very soon. But yeah, you are the best Paradigm chess player at the moment in the world, man. So you can take your hats off to that. Send out a challenge to
Well
Hikaru.
done.
Let's see if he's brave enough to come. Sorry, Watu, you missed
Yeah, no,
out.
this has definitely been great. Yeah. So also, I just don't want to forget to thank the sponsors. Of course, none of these events would be possible without Drop Dead Gorgeous Health and Beauty. So always thanking them for their support for all of the tournaments that we are hosting.
Yeah, big shout out to the sponsors. Big shout out to the makers of Paradigm, obviously Craig and Lorenzo. And guys, we're back again tomorrow doing the same thing, but hopefully with different results.
Rest well, guys, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
All
Cheers,
right.
guys. Bye.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Lauren, lovely to chat with you again, and we'll be back here again tomorrow doing the same thing all over again. All right, guys, that is us for Paradigm Chess. Thank you, Raiders, for joining us for the event. We'll be back again tomorrow to finish off the last two games. And what a turnaround of events for the players. Looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining us. Ciao, ciao for now.